This week on Longshot TV.
Got some nice trail cam pictures, so we got the old Matthews in hand, and we're going to set tight and let's see what happens.
I definitely had a shot opportunity on this deer, but he just wasn't the right one. Old Big Brow, he was definitely unpredictable. It was just a perfect afternoon to see a big old buck slip out. All of a sudden, had this really nice buck come out in the bushes, and
he's just cruising through there nice and easy, and this one really nice buck steps out.
There's a buck, there's a buck, there's a buck. He's definitely over 150.
Another big buck pops out.
So I carried me a ground blinder, got it set up, kind of look out the window to see a little bit. Only thing I see is a big set of antlers.
Today's episode of Longshot TV is presented by KUHN Chevrolet and TAILWALKER Marine.
As you know, it's not easy pattern any big whitetail buck, but old Big Brow, he was definitely unpredictable on where he was going to go or what he was going to do. We had two different farms we had trail cam pictures of him on. They were actually about 2.5 miles away, and Big Brow would show up on this farm for a week or so, and I'd get pictures of him. All of a sudden, you know, I'd hunt there and stuff, and then he'd disappear, and wouldn't see him for a while. He'd been on another farm. I'd get pictures.
Hey guys, it's October 20th. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, a little later than I like getting in here, but me and Ryan was working on the other farms today on some different camera sets, and got in here a little later, but anyway, we barely got set up here, and we had some does underneath the tree feeding. We got some really nice bucks working this farm right here on these edges. Got some nice trail cam pictures, so we got the old Matthews in hand, and we're going to set tight and let's see what happens.
So I'm putting my time in here on this particular stand. I'm seeing some does cruise by the tree stand. I'm fairly close, within 20 yards, easy shooting range. I'm just hoping and praying they'll drag a real nice shooter buck by, hopefully Big Brow.
Just had a few does run out the woods, 3 of them, running a holler buck with her tail up. They came out in the middle of the field, kind of stopped like something was chasing them, and the biggest doe ran back in the woods right where she came from.
So as I'm sitting there and it's getting later in the afternoon, I hear some movement. It's real thick where I'm actually sitting at. I'm on the edge of a big old CRP field, and I'm sitting in the corner of some real thick woods that's really thick and deep, goes a long ways. And I didn't know it was a squirrel bouncing around or what, but it sounded a little heavier than a squirrel. It was just so thick and getting late in the evening, I couldn't pick up no movement at all. So a few minutes went by, and all of a sudden I caught a movement. A few more minutes passes by and the deer comes on out, and it was definitely a pretty nice buck. It was real late then, it was hard to make him out, but he looked like a 2.5 to 3 year old buck of, you know, really nice young buck. So as he's walking out, he comes within about 20 or 25 yards of the tree. I definitely had a shot opportunity on this deer, but he just wasn't the right one. old Big Brow, he was definitely unpredictable on where he was going to go or what he was going to do. We had 2 different farms we had trail cam pictures of him on. They were actually about 2.5 miles away. And Big Brow would show up on this farm for a week or so, and I'd get pictures of him. All of a sudden, you know, I'd hunt there and stuff, and then he'd disappear, and wouldn't see him for a while. He'd been on another farm. I'd get pictures.
We're back in the same set that we were in yesterday evening. We had a real nice buck come out here, Stephen. Not quite what we're looking for. There's a lot better one in here we're after.
It was just a perfect afternoon to see a big old buck slip out. These does were just feeding. It was a pretty crisp afternoon. All of a sudden had this really nice buck come out the bushes, and he just started running this doe all over the field.
He's a shooter, isn't he? He's a 10. Oh yeah, he's a shooter. He'll run him down right here.
This segment of Longshot TV is brought to you in part by KUHN Chevrolet, Voyager Deep Sea Fishing and Dolphin Cruises, Ford's Fuel and Propane, The Shack, Country Boy Outfitters.
If you want the baddest truck on and off the road and quality matters to you like me, KUHN Chevrolet and Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks team up to bring you America's best lift truck. Rocky Ridge customizes new truck with direct shipping from GM. Rocky Ridge builds the biggest, baddest truck in America. KUHN Chevrolet is the outdoorsman's first choice for trucks. Let Rocky Ridge and KUHN Chevy help you find new roads, off-road.
On the search for the most popular brands in guns, bows, and outdoor hunting apparel? If so, look no further than Country Boy Outfitters of Whiteville. They have top clothing brands like Drake, Haybow, and Scintlock, boots and waders by Lacrosse, shotguns by Benelli, Browning, and more. Also, your one-stop archery shop, and they have on-site certified bow techs who can set you up with a new bow from top makers like Matthews and Hoyt. Top brands in outdoor and hunting apparel. Only the best brands of guns and bows. The premier outfitters of the Carolinas. Country Boy Outfitters of Whiteville.
You can find some of the best fishing right off the coast of the Carolinas. The Voyager fleet of boats is your one-stop shop for deep-sea fishing and dolphin cruises. They are conveniently located in North Myrtle Beach and have 5 different vessels ranging from 44 to 100 feet. The Voyager team offers different trips to fit most any budget. Find them on the web at supervoyagerdeepseafishing.com or call them direct at 843-626-4900. Call today to book your trip.
Are you ready to experience the water? TAILWALKER Marine can get you there fast with their inventory of new and used boats. They offer financing for your new Cobia, Sportsman, War Eagle, Yellowfin, and more. TAILWALKER is a factory-trained 5-star gold Yamaha dealer who offers custom rigging and mobile services. Come visit their tackle shop for your inshore and offshore accessories and apparel. They're conveniently located in Georgetown, and you can visit them online at TAILWALKERmarine.com. At TAILWALKER Marine, they don't just sell a lifestyle, they live it.
Before the break on Longshot TV.
Got some nice trail cam pictures, so we got the old Matthews in hand, and we're going to set tight and let's see what happens.
I definitely had a shot opportunity on this deer, but he just wasn't the right one. Old Big Brow, he was definitely unpredictable on where he was going to go or what he was going to do. It was just a perfect afternoon to see a big old buck slip out. All of a sudden had this really nice buck come out the bushes, and he just started running this doe all over the field. I had it in my heart. I was wanting to shoot, try to get an opportunity to shoot Big Brow. I mean, the deer just meant a lot to me, just a relationship with him over the years. But this deer was definitely one I wasn't going to turn down. He was probably a 160-inch 10-pointer. He was every bit of that wide. Just a really nice deer.
We only got about 10 more minutes of camera light left, so let's hope he runs one on over here.
I bet he ran that doe for 15-20 minutes right there. Just the steam was just blowing out of his nose where it was pretty cold.
Oh man, he's dogging that doe.
He was probably 250 yards out, and he had to really we had to get some does definitely coming our way, or he had to have a change of heart and start moving pretty quick to you know, have him within camera light to make the shot and to get him on film.
I get a call from Wade. He's got a spot open up there at Talltine and invites me up, and he says he's got a bunch of nice deer located. You know, they've got them on camera. They're seeing them right regular. First day we hunt on this this ridge. There's a creek bottom down through there, and we're on a ridge, and then there's a ridge on the other side of the creek, and the deer absolutely funnel right through there. That first morning had a probably, I don't know, maybe a 130 buck come 20 yards from the stand, and we didn't catch him on the other ridge, but once he got in that creek bottom and started working up towards us, we got the camera on him, got our eyes on him, and you know, he's just cruising through there nice and easy, and as he passes by, you know, I know this being the first day, I'm not going to draw back on this deer.
We've seen one 8-point come down this ridge, across the creek, and up this other side earlier this morning. Not seeing anything else.
We decided about lunchtime we were going to change spot.
We had planned to go out to the back of this CRB field that's probably, I don't know, 500 yards away. Wade said there's been a couple of shooter bucks seen there the last couple of evenings. So we're going to go ahead and back everything up, head over.
Late that afternoon we start seeing some does work out in the field, and actually see this one 8-point, 100 or so yards off, cut across the field. We'll get some more does on the hill, probably 250 yards off, and it's getting to be, you know, later, hour or so before sunset, and as we're watching those does, this one really nice buck steps out.
There's a buck, there's a buck, there's a buck. Hey, this is a shooter, this is a shooter, this is a shooter. Over there on the hill.
So he actually cruises around them does, messes with them a little bit, goes back in the woods, and 10 or so minutes later he comes back out and works across the whole field, right across the middle of the field in this little bottom. And all we can do is just sit there and wait the whole time. I grunted at him a time or two, but you know, he was just too far off, wasn't interested in us.
Pretty much stayed at a distance about 200 yards the whole time. There were 4 doe with him, and we got a real good look at him. He's definitely over 150, heavy rack.
Right before dark, we still have good camera light off to our right. There's this one little asphalt road that runs down the side of the field. Another big buck pops out, and he's just working around. We pretty much all we're doing is catching little glimpses of him. You know, he's not acting like he's coming into the field.
This segment of Longshot TV is brought to you in part by TAILWALKER Marine, TILGHMAN Insurance, Atlantic Heating and Cooling, KUHN Chevrolet, Country Boy Outfitters.
Spectrum Paint is the Grand Strand's paint source for paint contractors, property owners, and do-it-yourselfers. Consistent growth over the past 3 decades is a testament to our commitment to be a leading supplier of architectural, commercial, and industrial coatings, including Benjamin Moore paints. We are the largest independent paint company in the nation and have 14 locations in the coastal Carolinas. Give us a call, look us up on the web, or drop by one of our many locations, and let's knock out your next paint project.
One of the downsides of owning your own business here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is the odds are stacked against me. I know. It's only a matter of time before a disaster strikes again. That's the reason why I trust Tillman Insurance Agency.
Tillman Insurance is located at 905 2nd Avenue North here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Check out the number below for any of your auto, home, business, life insurance needs.
It's so hot, our AC went down, but who to call in this beach town? That mascot, but what's the name? What would the penguin say? Atlantic heating and cooling, Atlantic heating and cooling. That's what the penguin says!
Call now for amazing Carrier lease purchase financing. No credit check needed. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Atlantic Heating and Cooling. Be cool, y'all.
So totally free checking is completely free?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next you'll tell me there's free online banking.
Actually, there is.
Free online bill pay?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way there's a free debit card in this deal.
Check.
Yeah, check. Like free first order of checks?
All included.
What? And a free gift?
And a free gift. Come in today and sign up for Crestcom's totally free checking. Stop by any of our convenient locations.
I'm on candid camera, right?
You can find some of the best fishing right off the coast of the Carolinas. The Voyager fleet of boats is your one-stop shop for deep-sea fishing and dolphin cruises. They are conveniently located in North Myrtle Beach and have 5 different vessels ranging from 44 to 100 feet. The Voyager team offers different trips to fit most any budget. Find them on the web at supervoyagerdeepseafishing.com or call them direct at 843-626-4900. Call today to book your trip.
Before the break on Longshot TV.
Oh man, he's talking today. He was probably 250 yards out.
Deer absolutely falling right through there. He's just cruising through there nice and easy, and I know this being the first day, I'm not going to draw back on this deer. This one nice, really nice buck steps out.
There's a buck, there's a buck, there's a buck. He's definitely over 150. Heavy rack.
Another big buck pops out. We do get our eyes on him a couple of times, and he is really wide. He's got some really heavy beams. The first day, two shooter bucks. We're tickled to death. The next day, we set up in the ground blind just off of that draw in the woods. There's some thick bedding areas around there, and there's kind of this grown-up CRP field. We actually had this one really cool buck that comes out and feeds right in front of us, no more than 15 yards. Main frame 8, and then he's got one brow tine that's got just 3 little points on it. Really cool buck. Get a lot of good footage of him. Definitely not a shooter, so we just video him a while. We hunted this ground blind in the mornings, but in the evenings the deer really seem to be hitting this field pretty hard. This one draw where it runs out to the side of the field is where these deer are really feeding across. You know, I know my time is ticking down here in Ohio. I started the week out real strong. You know, see some nice bucks and out in this field, and the evening hunts have definitely been a lot better. You know, I hate moving a lot, but you know, I'm just pretty much following what I'm seeing, and these deer are falling right through this drainage area. We get a lot of deer movement coming across and get some right up underneath us, but big brow doesn't show up. You know, it's been an awesome time here in Ohio, but it's back in Wade's hands now. Let's see if you know, him or one of the other guys can get a shot at big brow, because he's out there and he's a nice one. He'd be a nice one to take.
So Adam just left camp here in Ohio, and now I got this deer big brow in my hands. I've actually had a history with this deer for the past 3 years. This year, you could pattern him a little bit easier because we've seen him more and more on this one farm that Adam's been hunting. I was putting my time in on the stands and bouncing back and forth on the field edges where I had Adam hunting. He had so much field there in that CRP field. The deer were really hard to interrupt to get on. They were just bouncing around everywhere. So I had to make a decision where I thought this deer was bedding coming out at. And I felt pretty good about it. Felt like I located where he was, you know, narrowed it down to, you know, a couple different spots. So I carried me a ground blinder, got it set up, brushed in real good, trying to spend as little time in there as possible. Didn't want to disturb the woods too much there.
I just got settled back in a ground blind here this morning. It looks like it's a perfect morning as far as the weather. We got a heavy frost on the ground and no wind whatsoever, so it should be a really good morning. Let's hope we can get the big boy to come out that thicket and show himself.
So it's a really quiet morning, as it's starting to break day, you know, the woods comes alive. You start hearing all the little birds chirping, and this seems like a great day. I could just feel something good was going to happen today here. I have a big old doe and a yearling come out. They're just kind of feeding around in front of me for a little while. It seems like 15-20 minutes pass by. They must have hung around for 20 minutes or so and left, and a few more came back out. All of a sudden her ears cocked up, looked real alert, like she saw something or something spooked her for a second. And she was looking, it'd be to the left of me, real hard in the woods, and I started looking at it. I was like, man, maybe there's another deer, or, you know, or something coming out. So I'm like, man, there's gotta be something down there. So when I actually look and I stretch my neck to kind of look out the window to see a little bit, only thing I see is a big set of antlers.
This segment of Longshot TV is brought to you in part by Country Boy Outfitters, Ford's Fuel and Propane, Atlas Plumbing, Laura's Cold Storage, WWPEM, Attorneys at Law.
Are you ready to experience the water? TAILWALKER Marine can get you there fast with their inventory of new and used boats. They offer financing for your new Cobia, Sportsman, War Eagle, Yellowfin, and more. TAILWALKER is a factory-trained 5-star gold Yamaha dealer who offers custom rigging and mobile services. Come visit their tackle shop for your inshore and offshore accessories and apparel. They're conveniently located in Georgetown, and you can visit them online at TAILWALKERmarine.com. At TAILWALKER Marine, they don't just sell a lifestyle, they live it.
One of the downsides of owning your own business here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is the odds are stacked against me. I know. It's only a matter of time before disaster strikes again. That's the reason why I trust Tillman Insurance Agency.
Tillman Insurance is located at 905 2nd Avenue North here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Check out the number below for any of your auto, home, business, life insurance needs.
On the search for the most popular brands in guns, bows, and outdoor hunting apparel? If so, look no further than Country Boy Outfitters of Whiteville. They have top clothing brands like Drake, Haybow, and Scintlock, boots and waders by Lacrosse, shotguns by Benelli, Browning, and more. Also, your one-stop archery shop, and they have on-site certified bow techs who can set you up with a new bow from top makers like Matthews and Hoyt. Top brands in outdoor and hunting apparel. Only the best brands of guns and bows. The premier outfitters of the Carolinas. Country Boy Outfitters of Whiteville.
There are some who choose to live in the rough, ignoring all the luxuries of life, and there are some that simply choose to live with both. The Rocky Ridge Edition Chevrolet Silverado, the biggest, baddest lift truck, built for work, built for off-road, and built for those that enjoy a few luxuries in life. Get up to $10,000 off 2015 models while supplies last exclusively at Judd Kuhn Chevrolet. The Rocky Ridge Edition Chevrolet Silverado, built for the rough and the people that live in it.
Before the break on Longshot TV.
The evening hunts have definitely been a lot better. We get a lot of deer movement, get some right up underneath us, but Big Brow doesn't show up.
So Adam just left camp here in Ohio, and now I got this deer Big Brow on my hands. I've actually had a history with this deer for the past 3 years. So I had to make a decision where I thought this deer was bedding coming out at. So I carried me a ground blinder, got it set up, kind of look out the window to see a little bit. Only thing I see is a big set of antlers. And as this deer is getting closer, I got a good look at him, and I realized real quick it was Big Brow. There was no mistaking this deer. He was definitely the one I was after. Man, my heart goes to pounding. I'm like, man, this is almost too good to be true. You can prepare yourself and see trail cam pictures and just put all the time in the world, and you seem like you're ready, but when it actually happens and you know that's the deer I'm put all this time in, day after day after day, I mean, my heart was just pounding and racing. I was like, oh God, what do I do now? Get the camera, get the bow. I got the second angle camera turned on. I got the big camera on him. I got my bow, wanted to make sure the arrow was locked and loaded. I checked that like 2 or 3 times. Just didn't want nothing to go wrong. So as this deer's coming, you know, he's steady coming. Oh man, he's gonna come right by me within, you know, 15 to 20 yards. I mean, this is gonna happen, Wade. This is gonna happen. He acted a little alert and nervous, like, I don't know, was he acting that way because the doe's right there, and the doe looked still nervous, like he was about ready to run her. It was the rut. I didn't know what was about to happen, but he was definitely a little edgy. So I had him in the frame, and I had some leadway on the camera where if he went forward, you know, decided to move again, I could hopefully get him on camera, because I definitely couldn't move the camera holding the boat at the same time. So I got the camera position right on him, and I got ready. I drew back, and he started to walk, and I was like, oh gosh. So I grunted at him and went, Meh. He locked up, and he was all alert. Meh. When I let the air go, it went right across the top of his back, and I had just a gut-wrenching feeling immediately, like, oh no, Wade, what have you done? You just blowed your opportunity at Big Brow. You've been hunting this deer all this time. Just went right out the window. He took off in the bushes, and the only thing I seen was horns going just like this, and just a sickening feeling. He was so close when I picked the bow up and put it on him. I just saw a big blare of brown and about 5 pins on him. And instead, I should have took my single pin and zeroed in right behind the shoulder and let it go. And I would have had him here to tell the story and, you know, show you guys. But I didn't follow through with my shot, and off he went. It was just a terrible feeling.
I got my opportunity to shoot the deer I've been after. I was sitting here watching some does. It happened so fast. It's super thick. When these deer come out, they're right on top of you. 170 inches. I just shot about an inch over his back. Didn't even touch him. I watched the air go right across his back.
I'm going to keep hunting hard, put my time in, and hopefully this year I'll get another opportunity, another big buck. And hopefully it'll be Big Brow, but I don't know. He was pretty tough getting on the first time. So we'll just see what happens.
Want to find out more about Longshot TV? Look us up on the following. Special thanks goes out to our friends and partners at Country Boy Outfitters.
Ever wonder why your local TV bill keeps going up? The bulk of these increases are due to rising network fees. A few powerful media companies dictate what TV providers must pay to offer their channels to you. And every time networks demand more money, that affects what you pay every month. If TV providers don't meet their demands, networks threaten blackouts. Since 1999, these network fees have increased by 3.5 times the rate of inflation. To see what we're doing to keep network fees in check, visit tvonmyside.com.
Around here, we're always online. We're always up for a chat. If you need FaceTime, we're here. At ATMC, social networking with our customers means so much more. Because our most important connection is with you. This is our address, and this is how we connect. ATMC. Local company, local priorities.
ATMC TV works hard to bring you the best in local programming for Brunswick and Columbus counties. Our goal is to provide local programming that is interesting, informative, and entertaining to the residents of our area. ATMC TV also offers all their information at atmctv.com. Find out when your favorite shows are airing, watch current ATMC TV episodes, check the local bulletins, or even submit a public service announcement about your organization. Be sure to check us out on the web at ATMC.